Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by No Money Stocks. Today is Tuesday, June 24th, 2014. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. We're going to start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures, and you'll see that the futures are trading higher by 2.25 points to 1950.75 per contract. So the market again down a little bit, but off the lows of the day, and that usually is the case. Traders should keep on the watch their dollar-yen chart. That'll tell you a lot. You can see that the dollar-yen basically making the same type of pattern. Little down move, little up move. Dollar-yen is now positive by about a penny. But either way, it has come off the lows, and that certainly keeps liquidity in the stock market from the yen carry trade. So we'll keep an eye out for that, and we'll see how that all plays out. But there are some individual names in the news today. We're going to start off with Micron Technologies. Ticker symbol is MU. Stock closed yesterday at $31.26, now trading at $31.77. I don't really see a lot of upside here, but I can't rule it out that the market won't go higher. So there's not a lot I would do at Micron one way or the other. Overall, the pattern on the chart is kind of neutral. It's not negative, it's not positive. The stock is very overstretched on a bigger time frame. So if you're looking at, say, a monthly chart, this is parabolic. That's unsustainable. So that tells me the stock overall is on borrowed time. How much time does it have? And that's the big question, and that I honestly don't know. So again, there's nothing I would do at Micron here. If it came down to around $26, $26.50, I probably would be a buyer there for a scalp trade. But on the long side here, I would do nothing with it. All right, let's fast forward here to Dean Foods. Dean Foods is a stock that's in the news today. It looks like the stock is under a probe, getting caught up in some type of maybe insider trading scandal. I don't really know all the details here, but it has something to do with Carl Icahn and the Phil Mickelson and the William Walters deal. So again, I don't know if we should make anything out of it, but this stock should be watched today because, Dean Foods, DF is ticker symbol. The stock could be very, very volatile. Now, right now, it's trading at $17.39. It closed at $17.55. A level that attracts me for Dean Foods, believe it or not, is around $15.75, $15.80. If the stock gets down there, I think that's a level where traders could step in for a short-term bounce intraday. So keep that level on the radar. But I don't know what's going to happen here with this insider trading probe. But either way, the stock could be volatile today. It is worth watching. Let's take a look at Vertex Pharmaceuticals. Vertex got a late stage. I guess it met their late stage endpoint. The stock was trading yesterday at $66, now trading over $100. Anybody who owns Vertex, congratulations. It's a great move. Just trail your stop loss. That's all you want to do here. You don't have to get out of the stock. You just trail the stop loss. Put your stop loss around $95 and see if the market pushes it higher. I don't know if the stock's going to go a lot higher from here, but either way, it's a tremendous move from yesterday's close. As you can see, $66 to 101. Did trade as high as 105 this morning. Congratulations, tremendous move. There's nothing we really could do with it now, though. Let's take a look at Walgreens. The stock right now is trading at $72.50. It closed at $73.77. It looks like there is some news out on Walgreens. It looks like the pharmacy chain's earnings missed analyst views. So again, it looks like an earnings miss here for Walgreens. Be a little bit careful. One level I do like for the stock, though, if it does get there today, is going to be down at $69. So if Walgreens gets to $69, I think you can play it there. So keep that on your radar. I will look personally to trade Walmart at $69 on the long side for a scalp. Remember, a scalp trade is nothing more than a quick day trade lasting between 10 and 30 minutes, but that should be a pretty decent level at $69. So if the stock gets there, I think that can be traded. So watch that level for Walgreens. $69 is the number. Let's take a look at LORL, which is Laurel Space and Communications. It looks like they were trying to be bought out, but now they've called that off. Stock is tumbling a little bit here. Closed at $73. This is a very thin stock. What I mean by that is it rarely trades 250,000 shares a day. So you got to be very, very careful with it. A level I'm seeing here for some support would be around 67, But again, a light volume stock like this can overshoot quite a bit, so be very, very careful with it. Another level I'm seeing here, if the stock really plunged, would be around $52.50. So I don't know if this is even worth dabbling in, but one thing I will say is that the stock is under tremendous pressure this morning, so be a little bit careful here. It's also a very, very thin equity. What I mean by thin, like I said earlier, it rarely trades 1 million shares a day. In fact, it doesn't even trade 250,000 shares, so be very, very careful there, and we'll see how it plays out. Forgive my throat a little bit. I do have a little bit of a sore throat, but that's part of the business. Let's take a look at the gold market this morning. Gold futures right now are trading higher by $4.40. The GLD is trading up decently to 127.31. Very good move, but gold is a little bit overbought at these levels, so just be a little bit careful here with gold. I don't see anything really wrong, but it is a little bit overbought, so we'd love to see a little sideways consolidation or a pullback in gold before it goes higher. But nonetheless, gold is holding up very, very well, and we'll see where it plays out. Right now, I don't have any particular levels for gold that look like they, that can be shorted. Gold is holding up very, very well at the moment. Light sweet crude, on the other hand, is just trading up 6 pennies to $106.24 a barrel. Let's take a look at the USO, which is a good proxy for trading light sweet crude, and what you're going to see here is that this is trading at $39.20 right now. That's holding pretty steady. It closed at $39.16. Again, there's nothing terrible for oil right now. With all the geopolitical events, that is definitely keeping a premium in oil. If something were to happen where there was some peace treaty or something like that, I think oil would plunge. But right now, with all the geopolitical events, stay neutral on oil at the moment. And that's all I'm seeing really for oil at this point in time. If we see a different pattern develop, then oil certainly can go higher. Right now, the USO's max move would be around $40. I don't really see it getting much above 40 at this point in time, though. All right, everybody, we're going to leave it here, short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts.